Hello everyone. Sar here. Thank you so much for joining me for Kendra Cards Challenge Super Sponsor Hop with the one and only Love From Lizi's. And they provided me with the Fall Friends bundle, which comes with these lovely products. And I'm going to make some cards to create some inspiration for the Kendra Card Challenge while showcasing what you can get with Love From Lizi's. So we'll start off with a little print off here. We have some cutaway pieces. You have two sets, and they are 2-inch square, each piece, and then you have some banners here. So what I would recommend is if you wanted to cut down this line here, and then you can access the banners, and then you can also close it so that it's not such a big piece. And then this one, you have more the 2x2s, more banners. These ones are easily accessible. Then you get the paper pad here, which is absolutely beautiful. I already skimmed through it because I couldn't contain myself. But the starting is I love this first page with the honeybees and the hives. It is double-sided, and you get the chicken wire fence here. You have some nice flowers on a black background and some gingham butterflies. And on the back side, it's almost like a cheetah type pattern. You have some stripes with flowers on the backside. These cute dogs. Look at those. I love them. They're so cute. And then on the backside, you have almost like the red one, but black and white. You have some grid here. Now that's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever seen her produce a paper like this where it's just 4 images. And we have another plaid here. And this is another simple one with just the wooden houses. The forest, this is beautiful. I love the colors that they've chosen for this one. I like these trees. And then we have some polka dots. We have some women on scooters, and you have little dogs and flowers. And there aside some plaid, and then more flowers. And I think I have a die that looks like that, a faceplate, but it's just like a fern, a geometric type shape. So those are the pattern papers, and you can tell that they match these cutaways very closely, the colors and the designs. You do also get the stamp set, and it has sentiments like hello autumn, fall is in the air, autumn love, autumn leaves, and pumpkins please, and then some nice wreaths with little embellishments that you can add to lift up if you want to, or add to. So that's kind of fun. And of course, the peel-offs. And I am loving this blue and gold peel-off stickers. They are absolutely so regal. Is that the right word? Just elegant. I just love them. So take these off. So we have this blue. Pretty much the skinniest ones, pinstripe skinniest ones, is pretty much gold. There's no blue on those, so you pretty much have just gold pinstripes, which is not a problem because they're pretty. But these blue ones here, the little bigger ones, that is really pretty. It is such a beautiful blue. Then we have some nice straight gold. It's almost like a matte gold, so they're not shiny. They're shimmery. But not like shining, like this one, like the mirror. So yeah, that's what it'd be called, the mirror. And this is a mirror, I'm going to say like almost like a forest green or emerald green. It's really beautiful and shiny. And then we have some nice white wavy. So let me just put this away, and I'll start creating some cards using these pattern papers and other embellishments. So for this card, we're going to be using sketch 7, which you'll see in the top right-hand corner there. And I've already gone ahead and cut all the pieces and colored my image. I will say as a correction, because I now know what the product is that Love From Lizi's has published. It was released today. It is called Fall Friends, and there is a card kit. That's the October one, and a bunch of little add-ons as well. And I'll make sure to link that in the description box so you go to the right location so you know what we're working with. Now for the sketch, I am not following this exactly. The pattern paper only needs the 2 strips, but I decided that I would use that butterfly pattern as the background for that panel. And not only did I cut that out, I also cut out an orange piece underneath it because I really like the double scalloped edge. I was being a little strategic with the card base being that color because I wanted to bring in these beautiful peel off stickers. This is the blue with the gold on it. And instead of matting my layers that you see in the sketch here, you see the black lines, I decided I'm going to use peel off stickers to do this. This is what peel off stickers are amazing for. If you want to add a little bit of color, you can just stick those things on and they act like a matte layer and they're just easy to work with, and they come in so many colors and styles. So I know it's not the exact same color as that teal, but it's still bringing in some of the blue, which I think looks really good on this panel with the oranges and then on that blue card base. The next thing I want to do is start creating my sentiment, and off camera I did color this stamp here, which is a kind of like a wreath of pumpkins. Off camera I did also color a bunch of other elements to add to it, but I decided that I just liked it nice and plain and just having the sentiment on top of it. For a little dimension, which I love to do, I put some foam tape on the back side of this panel here so that it creates a nice little shadow from the card base. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to the sentiment, and I'm going to prop that up. The nice thing about my foam tape that I use, it is only 1/16 of an inch, so it allows you to create dimension without it causing too much of a shipping problem if you want to mail these out, because if you make it too thick, sometimes you may have to pay a little extra. So we'll just center that, and that sentiment was just stamped on one of the pattern papers. It's the same pattern paper as the bottom strip. And then I just heat set that in some gold and cut it out. Simple as that. Because there's no white card base, I put a little panel in here to add somewhere to write if I decide to send this out. And then there's my little pumpkin that I colored off camera, and I was going to add that to the inside. Now, I have off camera, I kind of cut it out because I was spending so much time figuring out where I want it, but I brought in some of these little pearls and I decided to just do 3 of them around the outside. And there we go. This is card following sketch number 7. Okay, and so the other 2 cards that I created are following sketch number 14, which we have here. And I used some of the pattern paper, and I decided to use emerald colored peel off stickers to just do a grid along the whole side to give it a little bit of sparkle, and then adding little gems. And then there's one of those cutaways from those 2 sheets. And then I played with sketch 15. I love this sketch. It's so much fun to play with, and you can just create some very simple greeting cards, note cards. You don't need to have a sentiment or anything. That can be all on the inside, and I just added some buttons, and that's the pattern paper from Love From Lizi's, and then there's the white peel off stickers that I used just along the edge just to create a little texture there. I like how this turned out. So those are the 3 cards that I created using the Fall Friends package from Love From Lizi's. It is fantastic. It has a lot of great elements and a lot of fun. So don't forget to check out everyone else in the hop that has created with Love From Lizi's. And until the next time, have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you later.